Hello everyone, it's Jay, and I'm back from my sickness, and I got a cold. So yeah, let's just jump into the video. Today, I'm only going to be telling ghost stories only for the holiday of Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. So I'm going to be talking about some of my ghost adventures and what I've experienced. I'm telling 2 stories tonight, and this video should be released on Halloween night, I hope. I have a lot of plans. So, if you happen to like my content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't worry about the guy that's behind me, because he's not going to hurt me, because it's me. It's just me. Now, I am going to be reading off my phone. I wrote my stories. Some of them may be a little off on my memory because it's been so long. However, they are great stories to tell about my hauntings. So here we go. Just bear with me, guys, and let's get started. It was a warm summer night in 2011. Me and my cousin would always hang out on the weekends. We would watch horror movies, chill, and just talk. I was about 14 at the time, and any 14-year-old boy's mind just doesn't stay in one place. After I would get bored with those things because it's really hard to keep me entertained, I thank my cousin for putting up with that. She would tell me ghost stories and creepypastas, more so to scare me to sleep because I didn't like fucking sleeping. But being me, I would fight to stay up because I wanted to spend more time with my cousin and just have a great fucking time. So around 2 or 3 in the morning, she would whip out the old Ouija board, get some candles, light them up, and set the mood for some ghost experiences. We would use the Ouija board, hence I'm not saying play, because to me, the board is a door that can never be closed after using it. And that probably explains why I have so much bad luck with car accidents these days. Because if anybody who knows me knows that I've had like 5 car wrecks in like the past 3 years. And I feel like using the Ouija board had a lot to do with that because, you know, fuck my life. Anyways, on this one particular night, we got in contact with, I believe, the Ouija demon Zozo. For anyone who knows Zozo, knows bad things happen. Possession, things get dark and eerie very quickly, and just things really start getting terrible. Now, it could be wrong, but I remember correctly, it was Zozo. My cousin immediately knew what the demon was and tried to end the conversation by saying bye to Zozo, but he would not budge the piece to do so. So we continued. By the way, never use the board by yourself. Just saying you're more susceptible to being possessed or haunted whenever you're by yourself. Do it in a group if you really want to try it out. We continued to ask it questions. One of my questions being, who am I? Zozo responded, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I asked, which one? He replied, famine. Which, for anyone who doesn't know what famine is, online it is described as a food merchant or someone who holds the scale of justice, kind of giving bread here and there on people who deserve it. At least that's my take, or that's how I interpret it anyways. Probably wrong. After that was said, my cousin demanded we end the conversation by continuously saying bye until Zozo gave in. When the conversation ended, the candle that was lit in the center of the table that she had put out to set the mood for doing some ghost experiencing went out, and we called it a night. Now, that is the first story I have to tell. It was extremely creepy, and it has scarred me for life, to be honest. Because anybody who has come in contact with Zozo has had really bad experiences. And for him to tell me that I was one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which, honestly, are we living in the apocalypse now? Like, I don't fucking know at this point. For him to tell me that I was one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse was just fucking insane and creepy, and I personally don't believe it. I don't believe I'm some scale of justice person because my mindset's so off. Anyways, now on to story number 2. Now, everyone knows about my San Angelo Tunnel video. It's quite popular now. I will showcase it here on the palm of my hand, or at least some of it anyways. So here's a video clip right here. There's actually something to that story, believe it or not. The lechuza, which is the demon bird lady in Spanish folktale, has come and gone quite often in my life due to using the Ouija board a lot back in the day and doing all this crazy creepy shit. And actually, I never whistle 3 times at night. If you know what the folktale says, then that's why I never whistle 3 times at night. I never whistle at all at night, to be honest. It just scares the shit out of me. But usually whenever I'm doing something very creepy, I can feel her presence around me. I can sense it. I can just, it's so dark and heavy and gross. I can just feel it. Well, that night in that tunnel, I actually felt her presence quite heavily. Right as I started walking in that dark tunnel, I felt a presence. As I made my way through the tunnel, the presence felt more and more heavy. Like it felt like if I had like 2 or 3 jackets on all at the same time. It was fucking like real heavy and dark. In the video, I was actually getting close to the end and I started feeling it more and more and more like this giant magnet was just stuck on my back. Like something was there, something really heavy was there. And you can't really tell in the video, but I was really fucking terrified. And maybe you can tell in the video, I don't fucking know, but that shit terrified me. And to be honest, I practically felt her next to me at the end of the tunnel and I just wasn't fucking having it at all. So at the end, I made my video clip saying, okay, let's go back and let's explore back, and that's what I did. But on my way back in the video, you can actually see like bird claws, like really huge fucking bird claws, and I will showcase that right now. These fucking bird claws were so huge, and I didn't catch it. Somebody actually pointed it out to me, but what I did catch was something really fucking creepy on my way back. As I continued my way back through the tunnel, what I heard terrified the shit out of me. I heard a bird-like noise halfway through. A bird whistling. And that's behind me. Like it was fucking pitch dark behind me. I started booking it. Like I literally started fucking running, like chopping, just fucking chopping. My heart was racing. I was out of breath. Like I was not like physically made for doing that at that time, and I'm still not physically made to do it now, but that shit scared the fuck out of me. Like fuck you. I was almost to the end when I slipped and fell over a ledge. Now there is actually like a little ledge towards the end, and I guess it's to help the water like flow, because in that tunnel that's where all some of the city water goes, so it helps the water flow and it kind of like dips down. What I had done is there was some water in front of the ledge and then after the ledge. So I tried to jump and my foot slipped and I actually tripped and fell into the water, and I shattered the phone that I had just repaired. And I was like, fuck. So like during that whole time, I was like laying on the ground and I was like, fuck, I gotta get up. Like something bad's gonna happen to me. I gotta go. So I just fucking get up. And then I automatically just start recording again. And what you don't see in the video is me falling. I actually cut that out. I cut a big part of that out because I thought it was going to be super embarrassing to have that on my YouTube video. And I was like, no, not doing it. Fuck you. I'm not going to have that embarrassment online, which a lot of people said I should have kept it because it would have been funny, and I think back at it now and I'm like, I might as well just should have kept it in there because it would have been funny. It would have been like some Blair Witch fucking bullshit. That's what it would have been like, to be honest. And on top of that, whenever I fell, I fucking cut my knee. I cut my knee, man. That shit hurt. I get up, brush myself off, and start running again because I'm fucking terrified that I hear this fucking bird lady behind me. Fuck you, bird lady. Finally, made it to the end. Out of breath, heart racing, I was alive, and she didn't get me. I immediately ran to my car and drove really fast to my home to get away from what I had experienced. And that's the end of story 2. But like I said in the beginning, the Ouija board is like a door. And if you're going to play with it, mess with it, do whatever you want with it, know what you're getting yourself into, because you cannot close that door after it's done. There's been a lot of creepy shit that's happened to me since I've used the Ouija board. There's been scratches on my wall, and then I go on the other side of the wall and there's nobody there. There's been things that move in my apartment, and it happened at my parents' house too. Things would move, and it was just kind of fucking weird. Like I said, it's a door. It's a door for things to get in. And if you believe in it, then you will understand where I'm coming from. But If you happen to like this video and you happen to like my content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm still sick as fuck. I don't have the coronavirus, thank God. I will always be sick as fuck. Just kidding. This is where I'm ending the video. I will catch y'all later, guys, and have a happy Halloween.